I'm glad I've got a chance to rest now that I've got away from that mad mafia mob. I'm also glad I'm speaking my thoughts out loud right now, otherwise this would be a pretty boring scene. But alas, I can finally eat one of these amazing s'mores. Oh my god, it's delicious.
Hey, what's up?
Wow, Jesus, who the hell are you? Don't just sneak up on me like that.
Oh, sorry. My name's Aidanz, and today I will be your spirit guide.
I don't think now is the time for me to go on some magical spiritual journey to find my inner peace. I'm trying to lay low.
No, this isn't some magical journey I'm sending you on. I am your guide to find what you've been, seeking.
You mean I can finally have a popular YouTube channel?
No, maybe one day. My senses tell me that you've been searching for great power in the form of a tower that'll make your opponents cower. See what I did there? That rhymed.
Very nice. Anyways, you're right. I am searching for a tower. But why should I trust you? You literally just walked out from the forest.
Well, I am one with nature, and I have a tower that exemplifies that. Nature. This is Druid Monkey. Touch its head, and you will be enlightened on the path to success.
So, you want to play Druid Monkey? Well, this tower is great, and I have nothing bad to say about it at all.
That's the spirit. Embrace the strength of your spiritual side.
Oh, I am. This is amazing. I feel like I can only see the good in things now. Speaking of which, how good is Druid as a starter tower?
Well, you see, in order to start with Druid, you must lose some lives first.
Oh great, so it's another tower that you can't start with. It sucks. Case closed.
No, not so fast. You must sacrifice those lives to empower your druids. 80 lives to be exact, for maximum attack speed on your bottom path druids. Once you have done that, it's smooth sailing, as Druid will be strong enough to manage most things on its own. Until round 13.
What happens on round 13?
Well, people like to send you rushes, and unfortunately, Druid struggles with that.
So that's it? We made it to round 13 and it's over? How do you defend then?
I get by with a little help from my friends, usually monkey subs, since Druid requires a consistent decamo and it provides exactly that at an extremely affordable price. And obviously, Ballistic Missile and its 75 Pierce gives you really good defense for those mid-game balloon rushes sent our way.
So you can start with it, but you can't solely rely on it? But only sometimes.
Exactly. For a tower to be considered balanced,
Sploosh.
it must not be your only option in a
Sploosh.
loadout.
Sploosh.
A tree requires sunlight and water to grow.
Balanced? I want something that does all three things. You're telling me I'm working with the Walmart version?
Well, it's better than the dollar store products you've been working with previously. Look on the bright side.
Okay, that's true.
Okay, now stop interrupting me. I must concentrate.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go back to eating these s'mores. Oh.
Once you've gotten past the deadly rounds, Druid is pretty much unbeatable until you hit late game, in which case, it's got pretty solid defense and great utility with Superstar.
Something tells me this is a transition scene.
You see, Clutch, Druid has some fantastic choices for the late game. Take Superstorm as an example. It can single-handedly juggle back a huge wave of ZOMG sends late game, forcing your opponent to try a different path to victory. Likewise, it does well against DDTs, as long as you have some defense to help pop them down so it doesn't get completely overrun.
Okay, I'll give you that. It does sound like it's good, but don't tell me you need a different tower to clean those DDTs up.
Nope, all you need is the other tier 5. Avatar of Wrath. Avatar of Wrath does great focus damage and is a great way to help damage down bads. with the help of first strikes.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
No, nothing. Avatar of Wrath is a great option, and that pretty much covers the tier 5s. Just really great options.
Wait just a minute. I'm pretty sure you only covered 2 of the tier 5s. I'm positive that Druid has a third tier 5 called Spirit of the Woodlands? Spirit of the Thicket? How come you don't want to talk about that one?
You're mistaken. There is no Spirit of the Forest. There never was one.
Oh right, Spirit of the Forest. Let me guess, they didn't account for the fact that since Spirit of the Forest has an active ability that gives lives at the end of the round, but is also the same ability icon as all your other Druid farms, then all your hard-earned live leakage early in the game that increases the attack speed of a couple of your Druids, which would have turned into your Avatar of Wrath and Superstorm upgrades, goes down the drain since it's based on your current life total and not amount of lives lost, while the Druid had the upgrade.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, that seems to be a pretty big issue. At least with other crappy upgrades, you can buy them and they just outright suck, but Spirit of the Forest just straight up makes your other upgrades even worse.
Yeah, that's so dumb. I don't know why they didn't bother to address that in some way.
Yeah, it's... Wait, did you just agree? Are you complaining?
No, I've changed. I'm at peace. Wait, how did we get here?
We walked. I wanted to bring you here because I know how much Druids love to farm. The mid-path tier 4 is made to farm. Back in my day, after the great sniper eco nerf of 106, Druid farming took over the meta. There were thousands of Druids on the screen, and that noise, that awful, awful noise.
Look, Druid farming is, well, not the best. This is why we also use banana farms in our strategy. With those, you don't have to worry about the lack of pure eco that Druid farming provides. But don't get me wrong, Druid farming is decent if you want to use it as a placeholder for extra defense. It's like the jack of all trades.
But master of none.
Yeah, but that's okay, because Druid is really good overall. Just because some of the parts aren't the best, it doesn't mean it's not a good option. What happened to looking on the bright side?
Maybe I am a little too critical on every tower that I run into. Let me try and point out the basics of Druid farming and be positive while doing it. The one advantage that Druid farming used to have compared to other alt eco options was that you could start it up early, but with farms, I guess that's useless.
Clutch. Positive thoughts.
Right. Well, the Druid of the Jungle Bramble ability is really effective in dealing with ceramic cleanup against Moab sent against you, and the 8 damage per attack is a great way to take down that outer layer with the rest of your defense. It also de-regrows, which is super useful too.
There you go.
And the jungle ability gives you $1,000 every 40 seconds, but when you compare the eco rate to even basic Bloon sends, it falls behind pretty quickly. To summarize, Bloon's eco, which is by far the worst way to eco currently, eventually out-ecos Druid farm spam. Listen, I can't do it. Don't Druid farm. Just use banana farms. They're far superior in regards to earning you income, and that extra income can just be used to get yourself a more suitable defense. I'm sorry, Aidanz. I can't find my inner peace while there's still problems with the game.
Well, it looks like there's only one way for you to change. I came here thinking I could change you, make you see the good in everything, but it's clear that my positive attitude and great energy, subscribe to my YouTube channel and Clutches as well, was not enough.
No, Aidanz, it's not you, it's me. It's not like I didn't learn anything here, and you know what? I'd like to say something to the audience I have here. In no way do I think Druid is a bad tower. It's in fact one of the best options you can use right now in the current meta. But I guess what I want to show is that it has a lot of weird flaws to it. Like, did you know that if you set Druid on last targeting, the thorns sometimes bug out and don't shoot straight?
Or what about the fact that the lightning bounce range in Battles 2 is basically global? Because that was a bandage fix to a different bug regarding targeting. And when they finally fixed the bug, they never patched lightning to function how it does in BTD 6.
Exactly. There's all these weird and funky interactions with Druid that make it just a little bit clunky to run with. Spirit of the Forest is another example of a tower that would need a complete change in how it functions, because right now the damage that it outputs is not worth the price tag given the fact that it nerfs the utility of Superstorm and the overall damage output of your Avatar of Wrath.
And that's the amazing part of Druid. The fact that it's as strong as it is, despite these issues, means Ninja Kiwi has to be very careful if they ever decide to bring the middle path up to snuff.
Personally, I would probably see a couple more nerfs to Superstorm's utility, or a nerf to the early game while also buffing the mid-path up a bit. I guess what I'm trying to say is that even though a tower is good, it can still suffer from issues that I like to call Battles 2 Bojankinisms. Battles 2 Bojankinisms is a registered trademark of Clutchamor Limited. This term is not permitted to be used in YouTube comments without the express written consent of Clutchamor and his subsidiaries.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and that's why I tried to show you the balance between good and dysfunction.
Listen up, you absolute bozos. You know nothing about this tower. I've been sitting here watching you complain for 9 minutes and 53 seconds.
Oh my gosh, is that the one and only Ninjago? Ninjayas. I'm such a big fan.
Yes, Clutch, it's me, the real Ninjayas, and this is totally what I sound like. Hey, remember that time in Season 1 when you were trying to climb the Hollow Masters and I stream sniped you consecutively 8 games in a row and I beat you in the first 7 and then you said if I managed to snipe you one more game, you'd end the stream? So I felt bad it gave you the win? You probably should have just played better. Definitely a skill issue.
What? No, I don't remember that at all. Must have been someone else you sniped.
Anyways, let me tell you what I want to see with Druid. Now, I do agree Spirit of the Forest needs a change with the ability. Specifically, make it its own ability. The fact that it not only has an extra effect, but provides you with only $750, it's different. Elite Sniper has a different ability. Make it different.
Also, make it give you more money than a jungle's bounty? Did Spirit of the Forest suddenly realize he should strip himself of some monetary gain to fit the lifestyle?
Agreed. Now, if they ever plan on nerfing the strength of 203 Druid, they should compensate by buffing up Druid farms a bit. Maybe change the initial cooldown of your first ability to 15 seconds, because right now, 2 Jungle's bounties have the same eco rate as a supply drop sniper, but cost roughly $2,500 more.
Yeah, preach Ninjayas.
That's it.
That's it?
That's it. Now, I must be off. Someone's trying to take number 1 for me on the leaderboards.
Well, I guess he's gone. Hey, did you ever find it weird that his name is Ninjayas, but his favorite tower is Druid?
Yeah, feels like a missed opportunity there.
Alright, Aidanz, you taught me well, but I still feel like I've got more to learn.
Well, I think I might know someone who can help you out. He is the one who taught me how to reach my enlightenment after all. On the highest mountain peak, where the clouds float below, keeping the secrets of what lies above, you will find him. Waiting to teach positivity. It's a dangerous trek, but I believe you'll be a better content creator and Battles 2 player after speaking with them. No offense.
Hey, I wear these Season 4 and 5 ZOMG medals with pride. Well, it looks like I know where my next path leads me, but I wonder what tower we'll discuss next time on Dragon Ball, So You Wanna Play series.